Hold tight for a royal betrayal that'll shatter your soul, because Meghan Markle's world just crashed in a scandal so vicious, it's incinerating the monarchy to its core. In a gut-wrenching act of family treason, Meghan's own mother, Doria Ragland, has unleashed a blistering expose on X Live, accusing her daughter of faking her pregnancy with Archie and Lilibet to forge a royal mother legacy, leaving Prince Harry a broken man and the palace ready to erase her from history. With leaked medical dossiers, $7 million payment trails, and a heart-stopping secret letter, this drama is so scorching it's setting X ablaze with a global firestorm of shock. Strap in and dive into this soul-crushing saga that's got the world buzzing like a swarm of enraged hornets. Doria, driven by years of silence and shame, dropped the bombshell in a tear-soaked broadcast, accusing Meghan of staging a pregnancy with prosthetics and a covert surrogacy deal to secure her royal status. Leaked files exploding on X like a meteor strike reveal a surrogate, TM, as the biological mother of both children, with no genetic tie to Meghan or Harry. "My daughter deceived us all," Doria wept, unveiling a secret letter allegedly written by Meghan confessing, "The kids are my royal anchor, truth doesn't matter." X is roaring, with clips of Meghan's staged maternity photos from 2019 and 2021 racking up 2.5 B views, as users scream, "Meghan faked her babies!" Doria exposes Meghan is a global inferno, with theories swirling from a palace-backed sting to a family betrayal darker than a moonless void. TM's evidence is a devastator. Leaked medical dossiers, uncovered by a private investigator hired by Doria, show Meghan's team orchestrating a pregnancy charade, instructing, "Use prosthetics to sell HRH, as mother public must believe." A $4.5 million transfer to a Pacific Surrogacy Alliance is documented, alongside $2.5 million to an offshore account for narrative lockdown. Claims she was confined in a Nevada safe house during the pregnancies, abandoned post-birth with no care, left feeling discarded like a shadow. "I carried their heirs," said in a leaked affidavit, shared by Doria's team. A secret letter, allegedly Meghan's, reveals her, saying, "The bumps are fake, but the crown's mine." Ex-users are dissecting Meghan's curated family photos, with one viral post tweeting, "This isn't motherhood, it's a sham." The scandal escalates with Meghan's collapse, sobbing uncontrollably in a Montecito crisis meeting, per sources, as divorce rumors swirl and public outrage erupts. Legal experts warn, faking a royal pregnancy is fraud. The palace, led by Charles's iron resolve, is seizing the moment, with one aide writing, "His Majesty demands the Duchess's exile safeguard the throne." Meghan's in a full-blown panic, tears flooding, and it's pure mayhem. Her team's statement, posted on Archewell's site, declares, "This is a cruel, fabricated assault by a disgruntled mother. These claims are baseless and will be fought in court." She's planning a live X Spaces event to share her truth, banking on sobs and a victim narrative, accusing Doria of a heartless betrayal to destroy her. She's grasping for her fans. An insider said, "But they're deserting her." PR experts, with a decade of television scripting expertise, are merciless. "Meghan's credibility is dust," one said. "The surrogacy scandal is a guillotine and no spin can save her." She's hired a top-tier cybercrime team to trace the leak, claiming it's a palace-orchestrated hit tied to Me 6 and Charles's vendetta. She's blaming Doria, Charles, even ex-aides, a source revealed. But the letter is ironclad. The leak, per our sources, came from Doria's investigator who accessed Meghan's private server after a tip from a former Archewell aide. Meghan was hiding a colossal lie, the investigator dished. Doria had to expose it. The document's medical dossiers, payment trails, North Dakota as, and the secret letter air spreading like a digital wildfire on X, fueling number Doria exposes Meghan to 25 B views. Harry's collapse is soul-shattering. "I'm destroyed," he confessed in a private video call to William, per sources. "Doria showed me Meghan faked our kids. She betrayed me." Meghan's insisting she carried Archie and Lilibet, claiming TM's story is a family fabrication. But Harry's unconvinced. "He's locked himself in their study, refusing to see her," a Montecito confidant said. Harry's called Charles, begging for guidance, and is planning to take Archie and Lilibet to London to ground them in royal heritage. He feels like his life's a lie, a friend disclosed. Meghan's deception is a wound I can't heal. Harry's consulting elite UK divorce lawyers, with sources saying he's bracing for a fight over joint custody and a fair settlement. He's done being her prop, the friend added. He's fighting for his soul. Harry's reached out to Prince William, a desperate plea despite their strained bond. William told him to break free, a source said. Harry's on the brink of collapse. Buckingham Palace is in full war mode, with King Charles devastated but unyielding, per our royal sources. Charles issued a historic edict, expelling Meghan and Harry from all royal affiliations. Their deception stabs the monarchy's soul, a palace insider quoted him. They are no longer family. The edict, blazing across X, strips their titles, bans them from royal grounds, and severs all ties, a move unseen since Edward VIII's abdication. Sources say William's tip to Doria sparked the probe, with Charles acting after investigators confirmed irregularities in the children's records. Charles had to protect the crown's honor, a source declared. This endangers the succession. The palace is mobilizing legal teams, exploring charges of fraud and defamation, with a probe into Archewell's $11 million transfers linked to the surrogacy scandal. They're aiming to crush them, a source warned. The Sussex's royal saga is over. The royal family's ready to annihilate Meghan and Harry. Charles sees this as a betrayal of the throne, a palace source said. He's ordering a constitutional review of the children's titles. William's tip, per insiders, was a calculated move to expose Meghan's treachery, William's labeling them deceivers, praising Doria's courage for uncovering the truth. William's guarding the monarchy, a source said. Kate, torn for Harry, is repulsed by Meghan's duplicity, per a close friend. Kate's devastated for the kids but furious at Meghan's lies, the friend shared. She's launching a global youth charity to restore royal honor. The palace is exploring lawsuits for fraud and slander, with a probe into Archewell's finances. They're wiping them out, a source warned. The Sussexes are shadows now. Hollywood's abandoning Meghan and Harry like a toxic script. Oprah Winfrey, once their biggest ally, is ghosting them, per our sources. Oprah's team called this an ethical disaster. An insider revealed, she's done. Beyoncé, courted for collabs, has gone silent, dodging all inquiries. Beyoncé stands for truth, not lies, a friend said. Serena Williams unfollowed Meghan on X, a snub echoing through Hollywood. Serena's out she values loyalty, not deception, an insider noted. Netflix, their financial lifeline, is in crisis mode, with executives halting their $100 million deal. They wanted royal prestige, not a surrogacy scandal, a source said. Cancellations imminent. Archewell's donors are fleeing, with a New York tycoon yanking a $130 million pledge, citing moral collapse. It's a slaughter, a former staffer said. Meghan's raging at her team, blaming Doria, but she staged the surrogacy. X is a firestorm with number Doria exposes Meghan, amassing 25B views. The leaked documents medical dossiers, payment trails, North Dakota as, and the secret letter spreading like a digital blaze, with users howling, Meghan faked her kids. A viral meme shows Meghan with staged family photos and Doria weeping, captioned, Duchess of Deceptions. Their defenders are rallying, insisting it's a family conspiracy. Doria's lying for attention. One fan tweeted, conspiracy theories swirl, with some claiming MI6 forged the letter, while others suggest a royal vendetta to crush their activism. They're too powerful, so they're being destroyed, a supporter posted. The hashtag's outpacing global news, with reaction videos, live X spaces, and biting TikToks like one of a comedian reenacting Doria's expose hitting 22,000 M views. The clash is a cultural volcano, with factions battling over the Sussex's guilt. TM's evidence is a crushing blow. Medical dossiers name her as Archie and Lilibet's biological mother, with Meghan's name absent. Payment receipts confirm $7 million to the surrogacy alliance, with NDAs binding TM to silence. She claims Meghan's team enforced claustrophobic isolation in a Nevada safe house, with text demanding, no leaks Duchess's image is everything. Her post-birth abandonment got no support, pushing her to share her story with Doria's team. Doria's expose is historic, a palace source said. The secret letter, allegedly of Meghan admitting to the surrogacy plot, has gone viral, with one user tweeting, "This is undeniable." The birth certificate's use of titles instead of legal names is seen as a legal dodge. If Meghan hid the surrogacy, it's fraud, a legal expert warned. Meghan's collapse, sobbing in a Montecito meeting, signals her desperation to escape the scandal. Meghan's counterattack is crumbling like a house of cards. Her team's statement declares, "This is a cruel, fabricated attack by a disgruntled mother. We will pursue justice." She's planning an X Spaces event to tell her truth, banking on sobs and a victim narrative. She's counting on her fans, an insider said, but they're deserting her. PR experts are brutal. Meghan's credibility is vapor, one said. The surrogacy scandal is a death sentence. She's hired a cybercrime team to trace the leak, claiming it's a palace hit. She's blaming Doria, Charles, even ex-aides, a source revealed. But the letter is airtight. Harry's team is prepping a personal recovery statement, focusing on safeguarding the children. He's protecting Archie and Lilibet, a friend said. He wants them rooted in royal values. The royal family's wielding a warhammer. Charles sees this as a betrayal of the throne, a palace source said. He's ordering a review of the children's titles. William's tip, per insiders, was a calculated move to expose Meghan's deceit. William's labeling them deceivers, praising Doria's courage for uncovering the truth. William's guarding the monarchy, a source said. Kate, torn for Harry, is repulsed by Meghan's duplicity, per a close friend. Kate's launching a global youth charity to restore royal honor. The palace is exploring lawsuits for defamation against Meghan, with a probe into Archewell's $11 million transfers. They're wiping them out, a source warned. Hollywood's cutting Meghan and Harry like a toxic script. Oprah's severed ties, Beyoncé's silent, and Serena's unfollow was a public slap. Netflix is inches from termination, with $130 million in Archewell pledges yanked. X is a firestorm with number Doria exposes Meghan, with users shrieking, "Meghan faked it." Her defenders claim a family plot. The clash is a cultural volcano, with memes and TikToks hitting 25,000 M views. Doria's expose looms, and more leaks like surrogacy texts are rumored. Can Meghan rise, or is she done? The tea's lethal, fam. Spill below and stay wired for the next eruption.